Benny, buddy, you want to talk? My line's always open, you know?
And nothing's wrong. I'm listening to this thing. I start thinking something wrong.
Guys, Ben Affleck has been looking a bit rough around the edges. Let's check in and see why, shall we? Ben Affleck frequently appears dejected while out in Los Angeles and agitated while he attends red carpet events, giving the impression that he is not the happiest guy in Hollywood. Now that his marriage to Jennifer Lopez, which lasted less than 2 years, is allegedly in trouble, Ben Affleck seems especially glum.
I have no explanation for that.
However, this Ben, who gained notoriety more than 30 years ago with the 1992 film School Ties, has it all, including an estimating net worth of $150 million. Affleck is the recipient of 2 Academy Awards, one for directing Argo in 2013 and the other for penning Good Will Hunting in 1998.
And we thought, oh, you make movies, you win Oscars, that's how it goes.
The native of Cambridge, Massachusetts is so well known that he appears on magazine covers in high-profile films and in a significant Dunkin' Donuts ad. His immense riches from films like Batman v Superman allows him to rent a $100,000 per month mansion in Los Angeles. Additionally, he has been married to a number of stunning ladies, including Gwyneth Paltrow, Jennifer Garner, the mother of his 3 children, and J-Lo, his second wife.
Getting back together, I said, listen, one of the things I don't want is a relationship on social media.
It appears that nothing has made him really happy though, and 1,000 memes have been inspired by his sour attitude. Benny addressed his grumpiness during a conversation with Kevin Hart for an episode from season 4 of his show, Heart to Heart. In addition, Affleck talks about his expression when he's not smiling. He claims to be shy, which is an unlikely excuse given that he's been in front of the camera for 30 years. Ben said, "I'm also a little shy. I don't like a lot of attention. This is why people see me and they're like, why is this dude always mad? Because someone had their camera sticking in my face." And I'm like, okay, here we go. Then here comes Kevin Hart out of nowhere to tell him he has resting bench face. Ben responded by pretending he was angry. "I have resting hard face. People are projecting onto me something that I don't feel about myself at all.
People are projecting something onto me that I don't feel about myself at all."
Hart loses some points for not questioning Ben about why, if he doesn't enjoy attention, he stays in the entertainment industry. Ben, who also directs, doesn't intend to give up acting clearly, as The Accountant 2 is currently in production. This comes after a source informed DailyMail.com that J-Lo's primary grievance with her spouse is that he was constantly grumpy and negative, akin to Sesame Street's Oscar the Grouch or My Landlord. The insider claimed that people would be easier on her if they could see what she had truly endured. Ben is a great guy, but he can be grumpy and a downer. I think the world saw that in photos like when they were at the Grammys. He wouldn't smile. If they saw how it really was, they would not attack her, said the friend of Jennifer. He chain smokes and cusses and seems irritated a lot of the time. Great director and actor, but not a lot of laughs with him, you know, said the source. He is a wonderful father though, and J-Lo knows that too and doesn't want to give up. She is really not used to this kind of bad feedback, but she will get over it. She will march on, said the pal. Jennifer is a very smart and strong woman and she will bounce back. She always does. Regarding the current state of Jennifer and Ben's relationship, the insider stated that it is cordial. Not a great word to use. But what happened to the happy-go-lucky Ben who would publicly make out with Jennifer and smile at fans? The insider mentions Ben's career pressure. He is now filming Accountant 2, and the hours are really long. He is working hard at it, and it's a lot to juggle with marriage and kids, said the source, so sometimes he is not in the best mood. Ben thought back on his sad meme from the now famous photo of him melancholically gazing into space in 2022 while at a press junket for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Even while Affleck found the memes created by the video amusing, he now worries more about the impact it had on his kids. The 8-year-old video, which has a somber soundtrack, features Affleck and Henry Cavill being informed that the film is receiving conflicting reviews. I remember when the movie first came out, I was shocked by how poor it was actually doing. I really wanted it to do well because I'm a nerd and the original comics were so good. But alas, Affleck looked down with a look of complete dismay as Cavill responded in a professional manner. After YouTuber Sab Conth included a collage of unfavorable headlines from review articles and Simon and Garfunkel's song The Sound of Silence, the video, which went viral overnight, quickly became a spoof. I got to a place where the public perception was so different from who I am that I just stopped reading and stopped caring. Ben told the Los Angeles Times in an interview about the meme and how he felt about it. He continued by expressing anxiety that it would have an impact on his children. But then, as my kids got older and started seeing the internet themselves, that's the difficult part. Even the sad Affleck like meme. That was funny to me. I mean, there's nobody who hasn't felt that way at a junket, he stated. But then my kids see it and I think, oh, are they gonna think their dad is fundamentally sad or they have to worry about me? That's really tough, Ben added. But he also thought back to his formative years and how this public identity didn't align with his private one. I think when I was young, people saw me as somebody who had too much or was successful too easily or looked like some kind of cavalier, insincere, callow frat guy, he said. That was nothing like how I felt. I felt like this sort of insecure, anxious, overly verbal kid from Boston who had tried to break into this business and was dealing with his own stuff. But there's an interesting thing about how we come off versus who we are, he revealed. So turns out we might not have the whole story when it comes to Ben. Maybe he's just misunderstood. What do you guys think? Is Ben really a sad fella? Let us know in the comments and we hope you guys have a great day. Peace.